Greetings, denizens of the internet. We're back, and we're going to play Lifeless Planet. Now, this game came out a while back, and I remember being really intrigued by the idea of this faraway planet, and there being, like, telephone poles on it. I remember the trailer, and I remember some of the early screenshots of it, and you're like an astronaut or something. But either way, it intrigued me then. It's been a long time. We're going to play it now. So, without further ado, Lifeless Planet. Landing site.
Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
25 seconds.
Okay, now in classic fashion, I forgot to turn on subtitles. Maybe that's not an option. Doesn't appear to be an option. But either way, is this supposed to be Mars? It looks really similar to Mars. So we've crash landed? That didn't appear to be a very...
Oh, my head is killing me. It feels like I have a concussion. Where's my crew?
Hard landing. My head is foggy, the sound of my breath puffing, and my helmet is hollow and distant. Whoa. It's hard to tell how long I've been unconscious, and I'm worried that I might have a concussion. I wish I could lay back down and rest, see if the pain passes, but the situation is far too critical. To call that a hard landing would be kind. We crashed. Maybe the eggheads miscalculated the trajectory. Or maybe we just hit a spell of bad luck. Whatever the case may be, this is not the paradise they described to us back home. There is no lush greenery. There is no sign of life at all. And where is my crew? I hope they're just securing a perimeter, and that I was only out for a few minutes. I need to find them, get their status, and figure out just what in the heck happened. Crap. And I need to do it before I run out of air. Welcome to HoloTab, featuring a holographic display surface for extra portability and versatility. HoloTab 3000 is the latest in tablet technology. HoloTab automatically scans and translates text written in over 800 languages. In addition, this device may be used to compose and store mission log entries. ISSA document 004 PDA. Okay. So we're running out of air. Okay, first of all, this doesn't look like something large enough to house a crew. It doesn't look like something large enough to house us. Maybe that's a little window where we were looking out and there was like a picture of a woman taped in it. Well, this all looks the same except for this rock. So I'm going to go look at the rock. Maybe this way? There's like some rubble over here. New objective. You are...
An oxygen leak.
So we have to find an oxygen supply before we pass out. Ooh, we can jump. So perhaps this is not supposed to be Mars because he said, you know, I don't see any lush greenery like they promised us. I don't think Mission Control or the folks over at NASA would promise lush greenery if they were sending a team of astronauts to Mars. So it doesn't look like there's much of a HUD. It just looks like the behavior changes as oxygen gets worse and worse. Oh god, we're getting really low. Come on, man. Status update. Oxygen tank filled. Estimated 8 hours remaining. Oxygen supply vehicle Model 8A. These supply vehicles will be sent to the planet 3 days in advance of the landing party to provide for longer excursions on the planet's surface. However, because unmanned probes have determined the planet is rich with life and oxygen levels on the planet are at near Earth levels, these supply vehicles may not be needed. That's definitely not the case there, paisanos. Okay. We can double jump. Psh. Elite double jump. Okay, so this is not supposed to be Mars.
I understand that even at twice the speed of light, your journey will take 15 years.
That's right. We'll be traveling so fast, our spacecraft will arrive at the planet before the transmission of this interview does. But it's still such a long trip. We'll be put into a sort of coma. Our heart rate will be slowed dramatically to minimize aging during the flight.
How do you prepare for this one-way mission, knowing you will never return to Earth?
Yeah, that's gotta be
I have
hard.
a volunteer crew of very skilled and focused individuals. We all have a deep desire to explore, to go somewhere new. And frankly, we also have few attachments here on Earth.
Oh, I wonder if his wife in the photo was dead. What's up, Mitchell? Mitchell says this is Planet X. Seem to have taken a wrong turn somewhere. Oh, nope, we just do one of these. Haha! With a double jump! Foothills. Whoa, whoa, oh god, oh god. Well, at least there's water. Where there's water, there could also be life. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. This blue thing. Calcanthite appears. This planet is not totally devoid of beauty. First geologic sample appears to be a hydrated copper sulfate called calcanthite. This copper ore is common back on Earth. Neat. I'm gonna make me a dope necklace out of little chips of calcanthite.
At least my jetpack works.
Everything.
Mostly.
Everything about this mission is a disaster so far. The lander took a beating, and with it most of the equipment. My suit is functional, but barely. The jetpack can still pull out a single burst, which is useful for short jumps. I find I get the most distance when I trigger the burst at the top of my jumps. Psh, you gotta tell me how to double jump? What do you think this is? What kind of pleb fest do you think this is over here? Okay. Let's see. Aha, haha! Oh god. I double jumped too hard and too fast. Strats are too leet. Okay. No double jump needed there. All I do is double jump. Hop, 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 hop. What is that?
Why are there no signs of life on this planet?
I would start to suspect if I was this guy that we were landed on the wrong planet altogether. Anyway, no signs of life. I was following a trackway left behind by my crew, but got separated from their trail. Hopefully, I can make my way around. In the meantime, I still can't understand why this planet is barren and lifeless. Our remote observations were conclusive. This planet was rich with life, so where did it go? Maybe we just dropped in the wrong spot, but my initial readings aren't coming up with any trace of biological activity. Interesting. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we going? So there's ways to go. Well, I don't really know how to get up on top of any of this. Maybe here. Yarp, right here. And then we can hop across right there and hook around to our left. Haha! Whoa! I think I did that wrong. Let's try that again, shall we? So we go this way. Then this away. Where do we get to? Aha. This away. You can push certain objects with primary mouse button or joystick X. Push this rock. What good does that do me? Okay. I feel like the place I actually want to go is right up here, so maybe it's a matter of getting this rock over there. Push the rock. Push it. Speed of a puma.
I need to get up there somehow.
I know, man. I got this rock on deck. Got it. That was made all the more difficult by that stupid, like, hand X button thing popping up, like, right over the rock, and I was trying to see, like, where the edge of it was so I could determine how high to jump. Okay. Is this, like, strewn pebble area the trackway we're supposedly following of our crew? Why would our crew passing through somewhere leave rubble? Mitchell said he got stuck there, and he's a donkus. You're not a donkus, baby cakes. You're smart and beautiful. Okay. So it looks like there's a way that way. I want to go look at the top of this waterfall, though. Looks like it's coming out of like an underground like aquifer or something. What's over here? Something shining up there. Is that a bed? Oh, fuck. We got to get out of here. Go hide over here. Hide over here. Something about the way those rocks are rolling and moving and the way the rocks look reminds me of the rocks in Labyrinth that Ludo summons. Okay, so up that way is a mystical, magical phantom bed that disappears and summons rocks. And what was the other way? Because it looked like we could go the other way too. Maybe this is just a dead end. It is. Alright. Then I guess we need to crest that hill up there by the bed. We can do that. All we gotta do is walk up there. Even that landslide with them rocks couldn't stop us. Got our trusty double jump at the ready. Yeah, I wonder if this is what they're talking about by the trackway. There probably was something before that I just didn't see. Yeah, that's a really cool imagery right there. This right here is what attracted me to this game. It's like, why are there telephone poles on a planet? Also, where was that book? That appeared to have, like, Russian on it. Okay, so this is like... They don't want me to go this
I need
way.
to find my crew. It must be the other way.
Yeah, must be. Okay. So, is this like a planet that Soviet Russia made it to in secret?
What is going on here?
But that would have had to have been a long time ago. Because The Town is the name of the chapter we're in. Because Soviet Russia is not a thing anymore. Got a lot of frame stutter in this town. So there's just a town on the surface of this planet. It looks like an old, derelict town.
How is this possible?
Right? But yeah, the idea of this derelict, old-looking stuff on the surface of this alien planet that looks very... Like, this is human. You know what I mean? Whoa. Oh, this is filling up my oxygen. What is that?
У меня нет слов, чтобы выразить свою гордость в связи с началом наших экспериментов здесь, в этом новом мире.
There are no words to emphasize my pride as I begin our experiments here on this new world. When they described the green fire to me, it sounded artificial, like something drawn in an animation. To imagine I would lay my eyes on a world so colorful, I am overwhelmed by its beauty, and now we begin a difficult journey to cultivate this place in the name of the motherland. The governments of the West call our intentions aggressive. They do not believe in the sovereignty that is our Soviet Union. Yeah. But we have seen so many victories. We repelled Germany's aggression and our glorious rise to power, and fought with valor to spread the communist ideals to other broken nations. But what have we accomplished here? But what we have accomplished here will drive the Soviet Union ahead of the entire world without even firing a shot. So the Soviets somehow in secret managed to perfect faster than light space travel? Ooh, we can get up on these houses. Maybe that's what the green fire is some kind of technology that allows faster than light travel. And they managed to get here. But here's the thing. If they got here, why did we never hear about it? Did something bad happen once they got here and set up this settlement? So what am I trying to do here? And here's the thing. If their early sensors or whatever said that this planet had oxygen and life and all that, right? Like, these don't look like the kind of structures or dwellings that are airtight. You know what I mean? Like, so there must have been a breathable atmosphere at one point. Or is there...
The trackway will lead me to my crew.
Is this the trackway he was talking about? Like this line in the ground? Can do. Whoa. What is that ominous looking tower off in the distance? Mitchell wants to know if I think it's real or if we're nuts. I don't know. I'm just going to wait and see. Well, what is that over there? And that over there? Oh, but what I was saying a minute ago is perhaps at some point in the past there was a breathable atmosphere. But could there still be, and this guy just hasn't tried taking his suit off? This looks ominous and weird.
It's locked.
Find both parts of the security code. Psh. This looks like a sweet-ass ramp I could take my scooter off. Haha. Okay, so there is a code for... I don't like how the camera is constantly trying to pull back. Like, I'm not turning the camera right there, just constantly trying to right itself to forward. Unless you're going straight like this. But anytime you like pull the camera around away from you like this, it fights. Okay, so what is this up here? A cemetery. Oh, there's something there.
These graves seem pretty makeshift. Like they were in a hurry to bury the bodies.
Discovered a collection of makeshift graves outside the town. Whatever and wherever this place is, it seems things didn't end well for the inhabitants. I was following a trackway left behind by my crew, but got separated from their trail. That's the one I read before. Yeah. So I guess this big building up here it is. Leave me alone. Is that thing gonna chase me? Oh, it's something like burrowed in the ground. Oh god. Oh, it's still right there. Is it faster than me? I don't know what the hell that was, but I'm scared of it now.
There you are. Are you okay? Oh man, this is messed up. Listen, you're almost out of oxygen. I'm pretty low myself, but I'm gonna give you everything I can. I think there may be some air canisters in that town. Okay, you're gonna be all right now. Just hang in there, buddy. We'll figure this out together, all right? Whoa! Ah!
We lost our buddy. First half of code for access to Southern Laboratory 331. In keeping with security protocol, this portion of the security code must be kept separate from other half of code. Auto translation from Russian. Okay. So we found the first half of the code. I haven't really seen any area on the map that, or I feel like we've checked everything, unless there's more in that town. You know what I mean? This looks like a boundary that we can't get past. Yeah, I've played games a long time. This looks like a boundary, not like a passable thing. Haha, impassable wall. The camera can get out there. The camera's a rule breaker. Alright, well let's head back to the town and see if we can't find the other half of that code. Also, are we now low on air because we gave our buddy some of our air? I don't know. We'll find out, though. Okay. That one fell down. So code, we need a code. You are low on oxygen. Find oxygen supply before you pass out. Oh, great. I'm trying to remember that there's a way over there. Or something that looks different. Now, where did we see that tank? It was somewhere, like, in one of these central buildings on this side, like the side that we're on. Right there. Yes, yes, yes. There's something right there.
What is the point of all this? Okay. I need to stay calm.
Good plan. For 15 years, I hung in cryo like a bag of forgotten frozen vegetables. That's what they said anyway. They played us real good with that story they spun. Another planet suitable for housing human life? Can't believe I fell for it. I actually have to compliment them on the lack of oxygen. That's a really nice touch. Of course, they probably just tampered with the meters. I bet I could take off my helmet right now. Is that what this is? A test to see how long it takes us to break protocol? I'm not some rocket jockey kid playing at being an astronaut. What in the world is the point of all this, and where did they take my crew? Need to stay calm. My head is still spinning from the crash. Probably need a doctor. I bet they think that's funny, too. Okay. So, I guess we should look around this town really carefully. Yeah, something really freaks out about that, like, frame rate right here. Like, it's, like, really poorly optimized. The draw distance is probably set too long. Because, this game shouldn't be that graphically demanding. It hurts my eyes, though, when that happens. Alright, where's the code at? See if we can get a better vantage point. Why is that one building red and has all those boxes next to it? See that? What's different about you? And is it intentional so that we notice it? We don't appear to be able to go in any of them.
How do I make it up there?
Oh, I see. The roof is open. I'll show you how you make it up there. You do some little double jumping. We just gotta find one of these we can get on. All I need to get is a rock to push over here. Or maybe a barrel. Psh, all I do is double jump. Yarp. Just run like the attic of this place. Second half of code for access to Southern Laboratory 549. In keeping with security protocol, this portion of the code must be kept separate from the other. Yes, yes, yes. I know all about that security protocol, girl. Okay. So, let's top off our oxygen, which was right here. Right? Yep. And then where was it? It was off to the left somewhere. Let's check and see what's in the locked door. I wonder if this gives us a speed boost. Actually, I feel like we're moving faster now. Creepy.